Alright, what's going on, dudes? And I would hope that you would notice that I have an intro now. Thanks to my really good friend Ben. He made me an intro, which is really funny, and I love it a lot. Thank you, Ben. You're the best. So I thought, because he made me an intro, might as well make a video about a story that happened to him and me back in middle school. Alright, so a little preface to this story is that during this time, my brother and Ben didn't really get along too well. And so it was kind of like one of those things where they didn't like hate each other, but they weren't like the best of friends. And so it kind of like they would just get pissed off at each other for no reason. And so I ended up staying the night at Ben's house one night. And then I came home and I left my iPod charger there, which was absolutely no big deal at all, right? It was just like, oh crap, I left my charger at your house. And he lives like 2 blocks away, maybe 2 blocks away. And I was lazy and I had just woken up and I was like, hey Ben, can you bring me my iPod charger? And he's like, no, what the heck? Why? Why would I bring you your charger from my house to your house? And I was like, I don't know. I just don't want to go over there. And then Ben just kind of got upset about it. He was like, dude, you're just being lazy. Stop it. Go and get your own damn charger. And then my brother decided to take my phone and start texting Ben as if he was me. And so my brother was just talking all types of shit to Ben for no reason other than the fact that I didn't get my phone charger. Not even my phone charger, my iPod charger. iPod charger. Ah. I didn't even need it. Like, why must my brother cause conflict for no reason? Frustration. So Kevin was texting Ben as if he was me, and he was just talking a whole bunch of middle school shit, right? He was just like, oh, you suck, I'm gonna beat you up. And then Ben was like, dude, Zach, you're a piece of shit, I'm gonna kill you. Not really. It was just like, oh, I'm gonna beat your ass because you're smaller than me and all this and the other thing. Because Ben was like, wow, Zach, you're being a dick for no reason. Stop that. And so Ben was just purposely trying to like insult me and like intimidate me. But he didn't know that it was Kevin who was texting him and not me. And so when Ben found out that it was Kevin who was texting him and not me, he wasn't even mad at me really anymore. He was just mad at Kevin because he was like, dude, why would you make me think that I was texting Zach when it was really you who was talking all this shit? A whole bunch of middle school bantering went on. And then they were like, all right, let's fight. And then it was so funny because I was hanging out with Kevin and his friend Connor, and then all of this shit was going down, and so we were like, oh god, we're going to Ben's house and Kevin and Ben are going to fight. And it was so funny because we ended up going all the way, like almost to Ben's house, like 2 houses down from his house. So we walked like a block and a half over to his house, and he just kind of like walked outside his door and walked like 20 feet, and then he was like, all right, let's fight. And then they were just sitting there talking shit for like 20 minutes, and they didn't even end up fighting at all. Like, this is literally the epitome of middle school beef, because they literally did nothing but talk crap to each other and just and it was just a whole lot of useless nonsense, and it literally had no point to it. And so it took a long time after that for them to actually, like, Kevin and Ben to actually become friends again. And then after that, they didn't really become close anymore. It was just kind of like a mutual, like, acquaintance type deal, because I, of course, was best friends with Ben, and I still am. And so, I mean, it was kind of like, I don't know, they still like each other, they still talk to each other, but it's just kind of like, they're not really friends anymore, and I guess that kind of left some scars in their friendship. I don't really know. Honestly, like, I had no part in this, and I was just kind of watching this unfold. And then by the way, I did get my iPod charger back. Just in case if you were wondering, I got it back like a couple days after it happened. No big deal. I literally went over there and I was like, hey, can I have my charger? And he was like, yeah, sure. And he gave it to me. And then I went home. And then we started hanging out again. And so it was just dumb. Like, a whole lot of stupid, dumb beef for no reason. There's just... Why? Just the useless beef for no reason other than just for people to be mad at each other is just ridiculous to me. And it's so weird because after that happened, there was like a stagnant period where they didn't really talk to each other for a while. And then there was another time where they were just like pooping on each other again and like talking shit again. And that was the time with the door. I'm pointing right at it. You don't know that, but I'm pointing right at it. It's right over there. But during that time, that was like right after. This was maybe like a year after. So it wasn't like right after, but yeah, a year later, this happened when Kevin and Levi got stuck in there, and Ben was like, oh, take the hinges off, and Kevin was like, oh, screw you, Ben, you suck, your ideas are stupid. And then my mom comes home and she's like, oh, I'm just gonna take the hinges off, and Ben is just sitting there like, dude, why do you hate me? Dumb. That's all I have to say about that. Dumb. Alright, so if you guys enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more of the shenanigans of my youth. And who knows, maybe Ben might come and record a video with me someday. I don't know. Let me know if you want that to happen in the comments below. Anyways, I will see you guys later. Oh, fart!